afternoon. Hey, I'm coming to you live from Seattle at my desk in Bygone's Variety Shop. I can get these lights to work. Oh. Okay. So, Sean and I just did, well, he did another big dyeing and dipping session. So, I want to come and show you guys what I got going on. We had so much fun. So let me get my ribbon out. And I hope that this backdrop I'm using today with the peach isn't going to be too distracting. I never seen it on camera before, so let's just, but isn't it pretty? Oh, I love it. All right, let me try this. So I can talk to you guys real quick. I'll try to do it quick is what I mean. Hi. Make sure you say hello to me when you come in so I can see you here. Okay, so let's see. Move this. And then I can see who's here. Hi. It's Sunday. The guys are watching football. I'm over it. Hi, Shabby Chic. How are you? I just want to come in with my ribbon today. I'm going to move my camera. How annoying. I'm really sorry. Hi, Charlotte. Hi, Charlotte. Hey, this might be too distracting, this stuff. Hold on. I got to look for something maybe just white, so we can see the ribbon better. Let's see. Let's see. On top of my paper, my crappy paper. I put a nice tablecloth down and then I use the crappy paper anyways. Oh well. That's the way that's gonna go. Well, every video is different, you know. So anyways, I have all these ribbons that I've been doing, and I've had them in my shop for quite a long time, but I just made these cute little samples. So I just wanted to show you guys that some of the samplers are made up in case you are too timid to... Hi, Linda. Hi, Angela. Angela's Crafty Space. So I just wanted to show you the little ones I made up so that you can maybe see if you're not so afraid. These little ones, these ones are from like a couple of years ago. They're real pale. This one is deep rose from a couple years ago. But this is baby pink. I have this in the shop right now. And the rose, I think. The rose might be sold out, but... Then this is the lime green. I have some of the lime green. And I have this turquoise right now. Here's the new pink. It's bubblegum. So we do have bubblegum pink. I'll show you the differences in a minute. Thank you. Off the big ones, but I just wanted to show you the little samplers because they're really cute. And they got a little handmade thing in. So I just put them in here. It's a random pick. You know, they're just a couple bucks. So if you get two, I'll give you, you know, different colors if you want. Or just leave me a note. But I put a link there in the description box to my shop if you want to go look. I'm trying to pull this out farther. I'm really sorry. All right, so let's start with the pink. Then I want to show you guys what I do, because this is just how I do it. And sometimes people say, "Oh my gosh, you know, how do I undo your things?" You know, because I like the raggy ends, and it's really fun when we do the dips. And so this dye we found at a, I think it was a swap meet somewhere, you know, and we just found it in some random stuff. And I was like, oh my God, that's dye packets. We have to have that. So, you know, I found a dark red, a light blue, and a light pink or something like that. So this was really fun. And this is what they called light pink. But anyway, so what I do is I leave the rag ends, and I always tie that because I knot them together. See? And then, so I go like this. Hey, Sean, will you bring me a clothespin really quick? I'll show you right here anyways. So I take one of the long strips and I go like this. I'll show you. Sorry, honey. Trying to show them how we do it so they know how to undo it. You know what I mean? But I don't have the scissors. Boy, oh boy. Okay. So let me just show you, because here's how we do it. We stick it in like this. Then you leave the long end so I can tie at the end. And then we wrap, 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 wrap. And then here's your one at the end, see, that I was just showing you. So then when I get to the end, I tie my end to that piece right there. But I only do it once, and I don't tie a knot. We just do one little this like this, and we tie it like that, and that's it. So when you get it, you're going to have this little thing you can untie if you want to. And then you just leave it like that. And this we're just calling pink. So I just want to stack it up a little bit, a couple of these deep, so that you can see the variation in color. It's not too bad. It's all kind of the same. But I want to put it next to the other pink because I have two pinks. My hands are inky. I'm sorry, but... So this is the new pink. And then I have another one listed. This one's just called pink. I think I have one pink crinkle left, but it might say sold out. But I have one pink crinkle. If anybody wants it, I love the crinkle. But let's see. I'm looking for the Pretty in Pink, it's called. It's a more of a baby pink. It's lighter and sweeter. Yep, Pretty in Pink it's called. It's this one. So I'm going to put them together and show you the difference. This is like a baby pink. But if it wasn't next to this one, you would say, oh, that's such a pretty pale pink, right? But it's next to this loud bubble gum, and so the color doesn't show off as good. But when I put this down, then you'll see. And also this one, you're getting 3 yards, so it's a little bit more expensive because, you know, it's hand dipped and ripped and wound and all that. And I think this one you're only getting 2 yards, but you can look and you'll see the price difference, you know, in the shop when you go. But anyway, so this is the Pretty in Pink, and I love this. And by the way, all this looks really good with ink on it. I'm not kidding. Even if sometimes when I wind this up, I'll run it through my ink. And then sometimes when I wind it up, I'll even put ink on right now when it's wound up like this. And then wind a little more and put some more ink on, and wind some more and put some more ink on. So don't be afraid that if you don't like the color, that you can't put ink, because you can, and it looks really good. This one's coming undone. Now, another thing is, I have some people that come to the shop and they get really mad at me because I don't have the measurements on every friggin' thing. You know what I mean? Because it's hand ripped, and sometimes the fabric goes, sometimes, you know, sometimes it does that. So I try to get these all the same. These ones, the Pretty in Pink, I would say are a 1/4 inch, okay? They're a little thinner, which I like, okay? But these ones, look, are a lot thicker and wider, which I like that too. But I never put any measurements just because, I don't know. I'm just annoying like that, I guess. Whatever. So, whatever. So, you know, you just have to like ribbon and not really care. Do you know what I mean? Because if you order it, you're going to get all kinds of ribbon, you know. Don't worry. It's all going to be okay, you know. So, and like I said, I have one pink crinkle left, and I love the crinkle. I don't know, but, and it's a different shade. Linda. Linda. Okay, so that's that. And then I have some prints too, but I just want to go through the dyeing parts now that we dyed. Now here's the purple's always weird. I don't know, especially when you get vintage stuff, you never know what shade it's going to turn out or how it's going to look or what the deal is. But this ended up to be good, and if you like lavender, then here it is. Only this is it's not it's a little bit less woven than a muslin. So I almost want to say gauzy, but not gauze yet either. Do you know what I mean? So it's in between. And I don't know the names of all the fabrics, but I'm sure somebody will know. Which is good because y'all teach me when I don't know the name of stuff. Somebody watches and tells me what it is, you know. So anyway, so the lavender is pretty cool too. And like I say, they all have the little knots and then that little spot where you have to untie, right? How we do that. And then, okay, we did the pink. And then the blue, now we have the blue too. This is the stuff we dyed. Now this stuff is really, look at it. I love it so much. And it looks insane in the camera. The color looks insane. And it is pretty bright, but I don't know. The camera makes it look a little like, I don't know, brighter than it is. Because believe me, it's bright, but it ain't that bright. But this one looks exceptionally well with vintage photo on it. And you know what? I even send, I'm pulling these strings off. We always clean it really good. I don't know why these are on here. But anyways, I love the strings. And I have a big wad of the strings. I got strings for this and strings for pink and strings for purple. So sometimes I'll even put in, when I'm doing these, a wad of the strings just for fun. I don't know. I use it, but it's kind of fun. So if you want some strings, just put it in the note because I have them. Okay, then I like the strings. And then this is cool too. I noticed some of you were getting this to go with paper that we just dipped, and it does match well. Actually, it's just a little bit darker, and I really, really like this. It's like, I want to say the link to the shop is right there in the description box. There's a blue link. It says link to my shop, and you just click it and it'll take you right to it. But otherwise, it's Bygone's Variety Shop. I know in Etsy's, no, their algorithm is terrible, I know. But the link is there, unless Linda can give it to you or one of the gals, maybe they can give it to you. But anyways, so I like this. Anyway, so this is a cotton. And I forget what I named it now. If you want me to look, I will. But you'll obviously see the difference. And this one, I want to say, is like, it feels like a really expensive sheet. You know what I mean? Like a couple thousand thread count of some kind of cotton. You know what I mean? I forget what it was now, but it's a really nice blue. And it's a funny kind of shade of blue, too. It's like, I can't even explain it. I don't know what you would call it even. But here's what I do, and see how I do the end now. So I take this end and then the one where I started, and I just tie the little knot, and then it keeps it on there. I forget what I said this kind of blue is, but it's a really neat blue. And, you know, the camera never picks it up quite right either. But, I mean, a little bit. I think the one that's sitting down here on the table in the camera is probably the best version of the color. It's a little funny, but I like it. And then y'all know we have satin always. I'm a wedding dress fanatic. So if I don't have any satin listed, all you have to do is say, hey girl, where's your satin? Because I always have satin. And so this is wedding dress satin, and I have white, and I also have satin packs you can get. And I have wedding dress everything. Girl, listen. Okay. I'm cutting up wedding dresses that have $2,000 price tags on them, and I'm making this. So it's ridiculous. But I don't care, because when I see them at garage sales, I freak out. So I have everything wedding dresses. I think it's called Good Luck Charms, and I cut you know, the underskirt of like 4 or 5 different dresses and put them all in a bag. So then we can, you know, make your own and dye your own or do whatever you want to do. And so it's fun. I'm all about the weddings. So anyway, blue satin, and I have white satin too. The white satin's a lot thicker than this. And I don't think I have it right here because I threw it out on the table and I said, we don't even have this wound up. What the heck? So I had to take it all out. But I do have white. And then I put a new one of these in. Oh, I love these cutie little fabrics from when you were a kid. You know, you remember these kind with the little flowers on them. So I got one of these. And I'm calling it fall just because it has brown in it and orange and green. But it's not really fall. I mean, it's cute, you know. And then this one, seeing it's got the little flowers on it. Isn't it cute? And then this one ended up where the end piece was a knot, so I just left it because that's cute. You know how we knot it all together. Once I rip it, I knot it all together. Thank you, Miss Sunchild99. I see you in there, honey. And then this one has the little flowers, little pink and purple little flowers, and it's fun, you know, and I just like all the knots. So if you get this and you want to grunge it up, it really is fun because this is how I do it when you get the ink, you know, your ink pad like this. And I just go like this and put my dauber on there and just pull it through like that. And when you do it and it hits the knots on here, it looks really good. And sometimes I sell inked and script stamp ribbon. This looks excellent with script stamping on here if you want to take the time to do it. When I do it, well, then I charge extra, you know, because it's another step. But, but it's really fun and looks really good, right? Okay, so we got those two. Oh, and then I have some other stuff that I really like, and I put in a different style away because it's wider and it's just fabric that we ripped that I loved, but it's not necessarily, you know, I don't know, but anyway, this is just beautiful. I forget what I call it. Springy something, I think. But I hate to name it springy because, you know, it's winter and then nobody wants springy. But this is so beautiful, I'm telling you. And it's pretty wide. And what I love about this is it's got the peaches. And look, I knew I was going to be doing this. So I want to show you something. Just give me a second here. I got to show you the new colors because it matches. And it's called Grecian Pink. But it's actually half pink, half peach. It's seam binding in my shop. Let me show it to you. I gotta show you the difference because sometimes when people order, they're not quite sure. Whoops, sorry. Okay. So, I'm gonna show you right now. I'll show you right now, girl. Okay. I've got 2 yellows. If you're wanting to match the yellow, I just have yellow. And then I have forsythia. And forsythia is deeper than yellow. And now the peach. I'll show you. Forsythia is too far away. And I don't feel like reaching all the way over there. Okay, so here's the Grecian Pink. It's actually peach. Grecian Pink's listed in my shop under seam binding listings. And so it would... You're buffering. Oh, sorry, Christy. That's okay, though. So this would match perfectly, the seam binding with this. And the seam binding, you just click down and you look for the 4for4 option. And you click that and then you just message me the colors you want. Or, you know, I'm pretty good at putting the colors together. So if you say peaches and pinks or blues or greens or neutral or dark neutral, light neutral, I'll just send you a rainbow. You get 4 color choices and 4 yards each. So you get 16 yards. But anyway, here's the Grecian Pink. So it's half pink, half peach. And I want to put it next to the baby pink so you can see the difference. That's the baby pink and that's the Grecian Pink. And then this is the peach. So you can see the difference in shades, okay? So they are, you know, pink, half peach, and then the peach. See, so they are different shades. Sometimes when I order the turquoises and I don't know what the colors they are, sometimes they are so close you can't tell. But whatever. So anyway, this is really pretty. It's got the tulips, it's got the daisies, it's got everything on here, right? So I love this. And then what we do is I always use up all my thread. And I get my thread when I go thrifting or shopping at Etsy, estate sales and different places or whatever. And if they're vintage thread and I can't use it because they get too old, I still use the spool. So these are vintage spools sometimes. And this one does have a pin. So watch out. Okay. And then I have another one of these. It's called Watercolor. And it's really pretty. I love it. It's a mix of blues and greens. I don't have this one wound up right now as of yet, but it is so pretty. And as you can see then, it's got just the leaves and the flowers and the petals and the different color. And I just love it. It's so pretty. But I think people are afraid of this too, so I wanted to just bring it on and show you so that you're not scared. And it's a real flimsy, kind of material, so it's real wispy kind of, so it's real fun. And you can't see through it either, so it's nice, solid color. You're not getting any, see-through stuff with this one. And it looks really nice for a closure, or I like, how we like to bunch it up on the side of our tags and glue it up, like this. And that looks really pretty because then you get a different variation of, blues and greens and stuff. So that one's really pretty. And I can't remember if it's 2 or 3 yards of this wound around here. It's probably 2 or 3 yards. That's kind of how I sell everything. But this one comes wound around one of these as well. Okay. And then I think I do have some of this left. I do have, ooh, it's gorgeous. I'm almost out though. I'm gonna have to order more, and it takes months to get here, but I ordered some. Hi, Carrie. Yeah, it's really pretty. And then I do have some Sari silk. This is gorgeous, you guys, and it's all silks and it's hand dyed. And I have a wad left, as you can see. This stuff I just wad up, you know how it's all knotty and stuff. When you do it Sari silk, so this is how we do it, this part. So I do have Sari silk left if you like it. I love it because it's kind of shimmery, kind of shiny, but it's dyed, so I don't know, but I love it. So we have the Sari silk left. And then this is hot pink. I think it's magenta. It's kind of gauzy. I think I listed it as magenta. I don't know, but it's like gauze, and it's like hot pink stuff, kind of. And when I like to use this is when I'm using, like, the 1800s, like Tsunami Rose, kind of Gilded Era kind of stuff, and they have the calling cards with the big bright flowers or whatever, and you just want a snippet of this little bit of pink or something, just to whatever. That's when I like to use this. And it also makes really cute little bows because it's the right, texture or whatever. It's just cute, you know what I mean? And it makes the cute little bows. And I like it because it's kind of gauzy and see-through, and it's real light, so I don't know. It just depends on what kind of material you like, you know what I mean? But I like this, but I notice that people are scared of it because of the color, but I don't know. Sometimes you gotta have a hot pink. And you can always ink it. That's what I always say. And it looks good if you have a, plain stuff, and then you just put one little pop. You don't have to have everything all the raging color, but sometimes it takes a little something, something, right? Okay. And then again, here's the little sample packs. Those are new. The little sample packs are new, and they're so cute. And they come with these little handmade little tags wrapped around them like this, so you can use the tags for your little journals too if you want, something in there. Okay. So I'm gonna use this video for the listings in my shop for ribbon. But I'm going to come right back because I'm going to show you the paper and the lace and stuff that we dyed to go with all this stuff. Okay, and with all this stuff, it all is matching. So if you order the ribbon, then all the lace and all the paper is all the same batch. So it'll all coordinate, okay? So I will be right back in a jiffy. Thanks for watching. Hey, I enjoy you guys a lot. And thanks for the thumbs up too. That really helps the videos get watched, okay? I appreciate that. Bye.